Jacko here again. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Direwolf 20. I have got some really cool sunglasses on. I thought I'd show you them. There we go. Anyway, right, I'm going to get on with some making of farms in a minute. I've done quite a bit of work again off camera. I've just loaded the world. I've been in my single player world testing blood magic altars. Now I've changed this around a bit. I've put some glass. I've put a little water feature in here. I put some glass in. I put an ineffable glass in there. It doesn't really light up the place down below, but it just lets you see it. And because I'm a bit of a retard, I have a death point. I'll show you where. Oops, oh, that's removed by mistake. I'll show you where it was. It was just here at my crafting bench. That's right. I blew up making the unstable ingot again. Blew up making that guy again. Divide by diamond, making the ineffable glass. As you can see, this place is empty. I have moved all my machinery, all my tech, into the tech wing. So we've got these guys here, the two survivalist generators that I'm using at the minute, and see I've got power lines running. I want, like before, I've got power lines running all showing. I'm hiding nothing really. There's my little sag mill, Alex mills to set up for my automation of my resources. Looking there, there we go. I've added uranium and yellowite to there as well. Have I not added? I thought I added yellowite as well. I processed it also. I thought I added it. There you go. 111 stacks of yellowite. I brought the bloody tin barrel. That you get loads. Whaler's massive, isn't it? When you look at a barrel, you can't even bloody see anything. I brought a tin barrel, so I don't have 64 stacks of tin, which is a shame. I just broke a chest. I wanted to upgrade it to a strong box, so I had my pick, I had my axe in my hand because I brought the chest. So I went to get 4 bits of tin. Tap 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 tap. Brought the chest. Brought the barrel. So not very happy with that. I have made a load of painted glowstone, so I can actually light this wing up as well now. I've got enough, I think, to put them in. I just need to put them in. Down here I've just got my laser crafting and I made some more of them just to match up the laser one. And that's all I've pretty much done on this side. Now, on the other side, the updates caused a couple of issues. I don't seem to be able to use my Omni wrench on the conduits anymore, so I've had to make a Yeta wrench. I cannot seem to get my wand cap off my wand there. F's not doing anything. So I don't know what's going on there. I seem to be able to put one on if I've got another one in my inventory. So I have to try that in single player. In this side, I'll move my crafting. I'll move my enchanting stuff here. I'm going to make my XP farm with the essence berry bushes just here. I think I might make it over there. I'm going to make it here. I'm going to make it so I can just click on an open tank and get levels of XP, so I can enchant quicker. I made a lot of water jars, one for each aspect. So I've started filling some of them up just so they can be bothered. So like for Cognito, for example, I have to put in 64 bits of paper. I think I actually put 16 books in, got me Cognito. So I'm just filling various ones up as I go along. Llamas was 64 slimes, slime balls, for example, and that's all in an alphabetical order because I'm OCD. So it starts with air there. It goes around the top row and then around the bottom row, so we end up with the final one will be there. So and that's the right amount of water jars for all the aspects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little golem that's based here, and it's going to be his job to fill all these up out of them. What I've done with this is the active range of things around this is 12 blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you see these are 13 blocks out, so I don't think this will be able to reach from there. So the magic mirror trick is what I'm going to be using, where I'll have a magic mirror just above the middle here, and I'll have a magic mirror above here, and they'll feed through the mirror to the altar. That should work. And I've ordered all my Farmcraft research stuff here. I've just got some stuff in chests. I'm using the Skystone chest from Pardon Logistics there, just because I had a load of it, so I thought I might as well use a bit. And I've been making bits and bobs, so I've got another one of them ever full ends there. But that's the only thing I've really enchanted up to now. I am going to make, well, I made the equal trade thing. For that, I had to make some of these balance shards. Balance shards are something new to me. The balance shard is, you're not in there, are you? No, you where's the shards show again? There we go. Balance shard is, it's 5 of the aspects less than what when you put in. So if you put in air in, for example, you don't have an air aspect in there, but I throw some aspects in there and got some balance shards. So that is also how you make the Salis Mundus. That's changed as well, because before you made that, let's look at Amphibian 1 caps, there we go. Salis Mundus stuff, before you made it by breaking the aura nodes and using the little aspect things out of that, now you have to smelt a balance shard to get it. So that's how you get Salis Mundus as well. So that's pretty cool, and that's I think all I've done with Thaumcraft. Equal trade one is all I made yet, and I don't think I've done anything up here. No, that's all the same. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some farms. Now, updating also... You're at 3, are you? I've got all 3 of these running at the minute. That's kind of staying full. 3.4, 3.4, 3.4. I've got my pressure release valve, my safety tube valve there. Yeah, I thought that would be up to 5 by now. I've got this connected up, so that's running it. So everything's balanced out at 3.4 by the look of it. And that guy, yeah. So I thought that would be up to 5 by now, because I've been in my single player world for about 1 hour, messing around with various bits. I've made the. I have to change the size of the wheel. It's too big. Scale. Let's scale you down a bit. I think it's reset to default, isn't it? When I've updated. What was that? That's better, isn't it? That's better. Let me do that a little bit more. I'll come down to about 50 now with that, and I'll go down to about 75 with that. Okay, that's still readable, I think, hopefully for you guys. So I made my little setup here that I've used before. 3 Igneous Extruders, a Pulverizer and a Redstone Furnace. And what we've got is, I've not actually got any lava going to this. I'm debating whether how to get lava. I could make a pump the nether just for this. Or I think I'm just going to use a blood magic ritual, Serenade of the Nether. Now, there is a new thing with blood magic. If you add... What's Way called it again? I can't remember. Let me just check what he's called it. He has called it Alchemy Reagent Manipulation. If you upgrade a Serenade of the Nether with a certain alchemical aspect and Sanctus, then the lava can be taken straight into a tank. So I'm going to have a play around with that at some point, and I'm going to use that lava to make a barrel full of obsidian, because that obviously needs lava and water. I've just got my accuracy accumulator down there. There's a water source block behind it, one to the side. So that'll be getting lava in there. This one needs constant water, so that's been fed from that same accuracy accumulator, and that's obviously gets me my smooth stone. This one gets me cobble, but that's full, and that's a void chest as well. That's a void barrel, so I've actually not got anything output into the top. What I am doing is output into the side there, into the pulverizer, which is pulverizing sand, but that's also full. And that's output into the top and to the right and to the back, because that gets bonus gravel. The bonus gravel comes around the back to this gravel chest, which is also a void chest, and that's full, so that won't, void barrel I mean, so that won't get any fuller. And so because the sand's full, it's putting all the sand into glass, so it's making me stacks of glass as well. So what I'll end up with is full stacks of gravel, glass, sand, cobble, stone and obsidian, and that's my quadruple. It's got up to 50, nearly a stack of quadruple I've got there as well now, which is pretty cool. After I've made some, I'm going to make something with that as well. I'm going to make some bedrock here in a bit. So let's get on with what I'm going to do today then. I've moved all these, I've got all these like kind of mod based, that's obviously an Ender IO one there. I've got an MFR one I think. Now MFR, before the update I'm fairly sure that it was using redstone, it was using Fairly expansion recipes. Now it doesn't seem to be. I don't know why. I tried changing it in the config and it stayed the same. I think I found the bit that I felt needed changing. See, look, it's just smooth stone and plastic. I'm sure it was a firmware expansion stuff in version 1.0.1. Yeah, I changed it where I thought it was and didn't do any difference. I even copied my config from 1.0.1 back in, and that didn't change it either. So I'm not sure what the crack is with that. It's confusing me a bit, so in the end I didn't want to spend too much time on it, so after a few minutes I gave up. Right, I'm going to need a few things. I want 2 breeders. Let's find breeding. In fact, let's do it this way, it'll be easier. I want 2 breeders. That's my golden carrots. Okay, I need some purple dye as well. So purple dye, I'm going to need 1 purple flower. You purple or magenta? You're purple. Excellent. Let's come back down here and turn that into petals. It's night time already. And yeah, the new Maticraft, by the way, I've just got it running off solar panels. I didn't bother connecting it to the core network, and that's powering all 4 of the elevators, of course. All 4 of the elevators and this stuff. So that one, them 3 photovoltaic cells are doing all that. It's still at 3.4. Interesting. Right. I need to get my mortar and pestle. Turn that into purple dye. Oh, I needed more than that. Son of a bitch. I need 2 breeders, didn't I? I'm such an idiot. Right. Breeder. Let's put the pattern in there. So we made 1. Let's get some more purple dye, and I'll sleep. Back in a minute. Okay, then here we are, and I've crafted all that. If you didn't need to see me craft all that, so what we've got is we have got 2 harvesters, 2 breeders, 2 chronotypers, and 2 grinders. Wonderful. And I just want to quickly make a drum, because we're going to need a drum. Drum, all it takes is 17 iron. I want 2 of them, and a cauldron, and there, and there. We've got a nice drum there that can hold some liquids. I want to make another one of them. I want to make a different one in a minute. Well, I remember, I've also done this. This is really cool. I like these a lot. In these conduits, I have put what's called a existing item filter. If you look at the recipe, using an advanced item filter, a vanilla comparator, and some redstone. And what that does is you can take a snapshot of what's in there. And then anything that comes into the system. So if I'm out and about and I loot some iron bars, let's say I found a Foundcraft dungeon, got some iron bars in. If I dump iron bars into my thing there, then because that item was under snapshot, so if you look in the snapshot you see iron bars are there, so all them things there in the snapshot, because they're in the snapshot, then iron bars have gone back in there. Wonderful. Really nice little touch. I like it a lot. Cool. So right, I've started doing this room. I've decided this is going to be my farm room. I'm going to have some more farms down the middle and I decide what I'm going to have. And I've done this 2 matching setups. I've got 1 for cows and I've got 1 for pigs. That's what we're doing first. So I'm going to go ahead and start throwing all this together. So I actually want some seeds, or they'll get weeds on them. So I want some seeds and I want some carrots, because piggies like carrots, turns out. So you've got to be careful with these. If you leave crops with nothing on them, then weeds will grow. I still like the IC2 crops for this reason. I think someone else has added it to another mod, the similar kind of functionality where you don't have to replant. But for what we want, this is perfect. Now, crops also give a bit of a speed boost. So if I was to put like a ritual of green grove underneath there, it wouldn't make a lot of difference because the crops themselves have a growth boost on them, so that'd be a bit pointless. Speaking of rituals, I'm tempted to put in rituals of the shepherd in here and here. Now this is going to have adult cows in it, it's going to have baby cows in it. What the ritual of the shepherd does, it increases the speed that baby animals become full grown animals at half the time. So then it sort of speed up my farm here on this side, but the cows wouldn't breed any quicker. You know what I mean? But what the serenade of the shepherd, what the ritual of the shepherd does, if you add one of them reagents to it that I've mentioned about, like the lava one, then you can do it so it decreases the breeding timer as well, so that the cows can breed more often. So I may set them up once I've sussed out all this reagent stuff. For now though, I'm just going to leave it like it is. Right, what we want here is we want a harvester on top of that block of water. I've got a block of water there just because the farmland needs water there. I'm going to put under there a harvester. Wonderful. And what that's going to do for us is when these crops grow, I'll cover these with glass covers just so I don't run over them and squash them or anything. So yeah, what that's doing, that's going to get wheat for me. Because we've got them on the crops, there won't be any seeds, so I'll just get wheat going in there, which is really nice. And what I'm going to do behind that is I'm going to have a breeder like so, and that's the wrong way around, I believe. Let me get my wrench. I've got a wrench. That should work. There we go. We've got a breeder there, and because that's fastened straight to the harvester, the breeder should get the wheat straight in there. So I'm going to end up with 9 stacks of wheat in there, hopefully. And in here, I want some cows, which I've got some in a safari net somewhere, so I'll get that sorted in a minute. Then here we want our chronotyper, and I believe it wants to be that way. And we want it moving babies. There we go, it's flashing. Cool. So at the minute though, I actually want that turned off. I don't think they can get over the top of this with that there. I might have to put a conduit on the facade on them just in case the cows can get past the edges there. I don't think they will be able to. I actually don't want that on at the minute though. I want that disabled because I want to get a few adult cows bred up first. I'll do that off camera. And then here we're going to have our grinder. Wonderful. Bang. And what that's going to do is this is going to take the items out of there, and they're going to go into my network. So I've used loads of conduit. I've gone really conduit crazy. And then what we need the drum for is, I think a drum can go straight in the back of that, and that's going to collect mob essence. This is going to collect mob essence as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this drum on the other one. I just wanted to show you that drum because I was going to make another drum, and it's a bit of a fancy one, a fancy smancy drum. And it's where is it? There it is. What we're going to make is a bedrockium drum, just for fun, just to show you the capability of a bedrockium drum. Now it needs 6 bedrockium ingots, so let's make some of them. That's what I've been using the quadruple compressed cobblestone for. I use a quadruple thing. I've made a little bit of this before because I needed it for something else that I made. What else is this going to? Oh, there we go, the hyper energy transfer nodes for them too. So I made 2 of these because both of these guys needed one, a bedrockium ingot. Anyway, what I want is 6 of them. Wonderful. And now we can make, with a cauldron again, and this time gold pressure plates, we can make a bedrockium drum. Look at that, awesome. And if you look in the normal one, it's has a capability of 256 buckets worth. Look in that guy, he's got 65,000 buckets worth of stuff you can get in there. I think these will fill up just straight behind that. I may have to put a fluid conduit on once it gets running. Right, I'm going to go find my cows. I'll set the pig one up as well. I'll be back when it's up and running. This is what I'm going to have my doors like, by the way, once I've got Tinker's Constructs up and running. I'll have to get a smelter going at the minute soon so I can get the drawbridges made. I'd like to have a go with Funky Locomotion, but I can't get it to work. In fact, I've not tried it in version 1.02. The thing called Funky Locomotion, I had a quick go in version 1.01, and I could not get anything to work with it. And I can't seem to find any videos or wiki or anything showing it when it works. There's a picture. It's made by Adaru Teme, who makes extra utilities. There is some pictures on his site, so I tried doing a setup using the picture to make it the same, but nothing happened. So I don't really understand what's going on with that. So I'm just going to use drawbridges. That's what I have my doors. I've just got that blocked off for now. I've put a door at this end, which looks a bit weird because it's right next to the cow farm, but that's because I wanted the door on the outside. That's what the building has, a door there. So I'm going to use asphalt and put a road going out that way, and a bit of a car park here, I think, with some white lines and stuff. But that's what my door's going to be like. just nice industrial looking. And of course, if you use the advanced drawbridges, you can actually have different blocks, so I can have the glass in there as well. That should look pretty cool. Right, I'll get everything set up, back in a bit. Here we go then, we have got cows on the go. Now, I had that redstone signal on there, to put a lever on the back of there, and I've got them up to 4 cows. I'm going to see how 4 goes. I might get 2 more adults, make up to 6. We have not got any babies grown into full grown ones yet though, so we've got nothing in the drum. I just want to check how much leather and steak I've got for later on. So this should come through to here. So we've got 10 steak and it's on 42, so 10 and 42. I'll try to remember that, and we'll come back to that in a bit. Make sure that the steak and the leather is going in the right place. Yeah, I think I might have 6 in there. I've just been and I made a couple of, I already had one safari net that the villager was in, but I made another safari net, and I went and captured a couple of piggies. So we've got our first pig there. So there you go. Oh no, there we don't go. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. It's on that side. I've got a lever on there, just stopping that for now until we get 4 or 6 pigs in there. And the carrots on that one, we've got 11 carrots in there, so that's working alright as well. Excellent. So next up, I'm going to do a little bit of different farming. I'm going to have a look at Ender.io, and I believe I need some electrical steel, which should be in there. Electrical steel, wonderful. And in my Ender.io thing, which is it, that one? Yeah, there we go. I've got all the bits ready. We can make a couple of farming stations. So I've got Z-Logic controller, like making a slice and splice. And you've seen all this before. And let's have, I should have the bits for 2 of them. Excellent, I have. Now, one of these is going to go in here. These are 7x7, so you place them in the centre where you want your stuff to grow, and so it's like 3 blocks either side. I should have actually set this room up more for it. But when I have one in here, it's going to be for ender pearls. I'm going to have one, so that's going to run off my main power. I'm going to have one over here. For now, I'm going to run off solar panels. That's going to be my essence berries. So now you see me met them. Now, if I put these down, I'll show you. They actually have a couple of things you want on these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to go there then. So it's going to have essence berries all the way around it. How does that sound? Sounds alright to me. Where are my essence berries? Let's put them down. I believe I pulled them up. We might as well get them starting growing, aren't we? They are in there, I believe. No, there they are. So essence berries obviously can go straight in the floor. Now I'm going to change the way I do it though. I'm not going to I don't want essence berries in a barrel. I want them actually to be liquid. So 3 each direction. This is standard. And with the double or octadic capacitors, you can get up to 11 by 11 or up to 15 by 15, so you can have a really big farm. I bet I ain't got enough of these, have I, to actually fill this? Because it's quite a lot on it. Try and make it look neat then. Rather looking neat than and not, you know. Oh, right over that way, aren't we? Son of a bitch. I need more of these. Anyway, they'll grow. Yeah, I'll work that out. They'll grow, and then we can set that up so it farms them. So if you have got a big 15 by 15, you see that you can have different seeds. I've not actually tried that yet. What we do need is we need some bits in here. We need a hoe and a axe. So I've made some diamond ones and I've enchanted them up. And it says on the wiki that you can put fortune or looting on them. So I thought I'd be able to put fortune on the hoes and looting on the axe, but obviously axe is a working tool, so that can have fortune, and hoe can't have anything, it turns out. So not a diamond one anyway. Not sure if other ones can. So I'm going to put a hoe and an axe in there, and then I'll get this started with power. And if I run the power, I'll run a conduit out the top, and I'll run an item and conduit out the top to get the bits out. So yeah, I've got a bit more off-camera setting up stuff to do, and I shall be back when I'm going to show the next bit. Okay then, I am about where I want to be, and a bit of time's passed. I've been listening to Wheels on the Bus with my nephew 84 times. I'm a bit sick of Wheels on the Bus. Um, right, there does seem to be quite a few babies in here, so I may up that up to 6, and I may put the ritual in here next episode, but not sure yet. I haven't fully decided. In here we've got 3,782 millibuckets worth of mob essence, so not a great deal, but we're getting some mob essence. And in here you'll see we're up to 3 stacks. We've got a stack of steak and we've got 37 pork. Excellent, so that's all working nicely. The pigs were blocked because I'd not put a barrel on there. I didn't realise at first, and I think my building's one wrong because I've done my lighting, set my lights up, it doesn't add up right, so I might have to pull the full thing down and start again. No, I doubt it. Same there though, I may put the ritual in, the blood magic ritual, to make that go a bit quicker. I'm not sure yet, but that's all automated as well, and we've got the normal barrel there, look, with 2 buckets worth in. Cool. And now I need to make more ender cores, because ender cores are quite expensive. I've been making them using sharpness 5 books. So is it an apostrophe or is it? No, it's not an apostrophe. So you see you need magical wood. This ender infused obsidian is just 4 obsidian around a ender pearl will get you 4 of them, so that's easy enough. Hive end is easy enough. This magical wood, depending on the enchanted book, depends how many you get. So sharpness 5 books get you 18. That's the best I've found. So I'm using sharpness 5, so I need another 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. So I need 36, 70, 72. So I need another 72, and I get 18 at a time. So I need to make a few. What's that? 16 sharpness 5 books. So I'll be doing that off camera between episodes. So if we head across to here, oops, I'm trying to fly to go a bit quicker there. So sharpness 5 books, of course, I copy doing this. I need 40 levels for a copy, and each one gets me 2 extra. So I've been making a lot of sharpness 5 books. Yeah, I've moved it back a bit because I actually changed what I wanted to do a little bit. What we've got is, in fact, just before we finish over there, if I use my sigil of the Green Grove, you should see that these actually grow before our very eyes. So that's the difference between the ender core. The ender core makes it so that things that increase growth, like the sigil of the Green Grove, work on the ender lilies. Whereas if these are on dirt or endstone, then the sigil of Green Grove will not affect them. Because they're on ender cores, then you can actually see the difference of how quick they grow when you've got something on them. So I may put a ritual under there. I have to see if we can expand the ritual of the Green Grove, or I may get a plant from Botania that increases growth speed. I shall see. Oh, there we go. We have got automated ender pearls. Wonderful. I'll come back over this side. So I want to do this a bit different because this is alright, but say if I want 30 levels, I've got it's not a massive pain, but 7, 8, 9, 10, and it starts to slow down as you get higher up. I don't want them in berry form, I want them in liquid form. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a couple of things here. I've got an autonomous activator. I want that to be inputting from the back. We've got, oh, get off. We've got nothing in here yet, I don't think. Oh, it's not connected either. We've got 11 in there. Wonderful. Let's connect that up, and let's make that so it auto extracts. So we should now have 11 in there. No, where you gone? Still in there. Extract, always active. Why aren't you extracting? Come on. Does it have to go into an inventory? You see it's taking some of the it's taking a bit of durability off the hood. I put Unbreak on these a lot, I forgot to mention that earlier. That should just be coming out of there, should it not? Shouldn't have to go straight to an inventory, I don't think. extract, insert, extract, always active. Oh, silly bugger. I haven't put that onto insert, have I? Insert, there we go. You see, that is eating the XP berries and spitting the XP out, which is exactly what I want it to do. So before, when we did this, it was actually taking the berries. Now I'm actually having it so it actually eats the berries, which is what I want. I made a vacuum hopper, really straightforward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place a vacuum hopper just here, and then I made some of these tanks from open blocks, also very straightforward, obsidian and glass panes. And what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to encase that in so that the berries actually go where we want them to. And then on there, I'm going to XP, I want it to come forward. There we go. And now, as you can see, that guy is going to eat the XP off that. So if I turn our sigil of the green grove on, because that also works on the essence berries, of course. I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 more essence berries to fill this. You should see these growing pretty quick. And what's going to happen is, over time, that guy's going to fill up. And with this, just to get a full level, all you've got to do is you click on it, if there's enough in there. See that? 22, 23. So a single click gives you a level, so you can do want enough there. So, oh. Is that because there's not enough? Why is it doing it like that? I thought. I don't know. I have to double check that. I thought a click gave you a full level. Anyway, I need to make 1, 2, 4 more tanks as well, just so I've got a nice square tank. And there we go, liquid XP to make that a little bit quicker. And I'm going to wrap it up there. My blood network is starting to get a little bit strained. I've got 1,000,000 LP max, and just from being on today, I've used over half of that. So I AFK'd down there this morning when I had some breakfast, and I got it back up to full. So I think next episode I'm going to start working towards a care staff, a second altar. It's going to be in here with care staff underneath it and sigils. What's it called? Sacrifice stones, so that I can actually get LP from the mobs. I also need to make it into a tier 5, which I need beacons for. I've only got 2 nether stars. I've got no wither skulls at the minute. This mob essence, this essence we're getting from in here, I shall make a spawner. I've got a wither skeleton in a safari net, and we'll get some wither skeleton spawn, and hopefully get some wither skeleton skulls, so I can up both my altars to tier 5s. Excellent. So hopefully you'll join me for that. I'll put a couple more fans in here off camera. The little ones, the netherwort and sugarcane and cotton, I'm going to put down over that way probably, and that leaves me room for another couple of farms in between when I decide what I want to have in here. Chickens maybe, sheep, just with a rancher, not sure. Anyway, I hope you're doing me for that. Cheers, bye.